Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We've got a jam-packed show for you today, covering everything from domestic political shakeups to international incidents and some truly bizarre local stories. Let's dive right in. President-elect Trump's transition and policy announcements. We begin with a series of updates surrounding the incoming Trump administration and the policy shifts expected in the coming months. 1. Half of Americans express doubt in Trump's cabinet choices. Trump's cabinet and administration picks draw scrutiny. A recent poll reveals that half of Americans have no confidence in President-elect Donald Trump's ability to assemble a qualified cabinet. Despite this, about 3 in 10 Americans are highly confident in Trump's ability to handle cabinet appointments, spending, and military oversight. The poll highlights a divided nation as Trump prepares to assume office. In related news, big donors to the Trump campaign are securing significant roles in the incoming administration, raising questions about the influence of money in politics. Number 2. Trump taps Devin Nunes to lead Intelligence Advisory Board. President-elect Trump has announced several new nominations, including former California Representative Devin Nunes to lead the President's Intelligence Advisory Board. Other notable appointments include Troy Edgar for a key role at IBM and Bill White. These picks are part of Trump's broader strategy to reshape the intelligence community and other government sectors. The choice of Nunes, known for his tenure as CEO of Truth Social, has been met with mixed reactions. 3. Concerns over Kash Patel's potential role in the new administration. Former FBI officials raise alarms over Kash Patel's potential appointment. Former FBI officials have expressed concerns over the potential appointment of Kash Patel as director, warning that he may wield unlimited power. Patel, known for his disdain for Washington elites, has been a controversial figure. There is speculation about his confirmation chances and the potential impact on the agency. 4. Trump considers Postal Service overhaul. Trump eyes privatization of U.S. Postal Service. Reports indicate that President-elect Trump is considering a major overhaul of the United States Postal Service, including potential privatization. The move is reportedly motivated by the Postal Service's ongoing financial losses, which recently totaled $9.5 billion. This has sparked a debate about the future of the agency and the potential impact on mail service nationwide. 5. Trump's stance on daylight saving time. Trump pledges to end daylight saving time. President-elect Trump has announced his support for ending daylight saving time nationwide. This aligns him with a growing movement advocating for a permanent standard time. The potential change has significant implications for states like Arizona, which already observes permanent standard time. 6. Trump's promise to lower grocery prices faces skepticism. Trump admits lowering food costs will be very hard. President-elect Trump, who previously promised to lower grocery prices, now acknowledges that achieving this goal may be very hard. Recent statements from Trump suggest that he may not be able to deliver on his earlier pledge. This has led to skepticism among the public and economic analysts about the feasibility of quickly addressing food inflation. 7. Trump's plan to end birthright citizenship. Trump's plan to end birthright citizenship faces Supreme Court battle. President-elect Trump has reiterated his intention to end birthright citizenship, a move that could lead to a major legal battle in the Supreme Court. This controversial proposal challenges the 14th Amendment of the Constitution. 8. Trump's promise to pardon January 6th rioters. Trump's vow to pardon January 6th rioters sparks controversy. President-elect Trump has promised to pardon individuals convicted for their involvement in the January 6th Capitol riot, calling it one of his first acts in office. This pledge has been met with both support and criticism. Legal experts and political analysts are debating the implications of such pardons on the rule of law and the message it sends about political violence. Number 9. Trump's allies at the Army-Navy game. President-elect Trump attends Army-Navy game with key allies. President-elect Donald Trump attended the Army-Navy football game, accompanied by several key allies, including Daniel Penny. The event served as a high-profile gathering for Trump and his supporters. 10. Judge reverses retirement to block Trump's replacement. Appeals court judge rescinds retirement, foiling Trump's replacement plans. A U.S. appeals court judge has unexpectedly rescinded his retirement after President-elect Trump's victory. This move effectively blocks Trump's plan to appoint a replacement. The judge's decision has been interpreted as a direct challenge to the incoming administration's judicial strategy. 11. McConnell warns against undermining polio vaccine. McConnell, Trump nominees should steer clear of undermining polio vaccine. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell has advised his Trump's nominees to avoid undermining the polio vaccine. This comes after reports that a lawyer associated with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has asked the FDA to revoke its approval of the polio vaccine. The situation has sparked an outcry from public health officials and advocates. 12. Legal and criminal matters. Host. Now, let's turn our attention to some significant legal and criminal stories making headlines. 12. Luigi Mangione hires high-profile defense attorney. Luigi Mangione retains former prosecutor as defense lawyer. Luigi Mangione, the suspect in the killing of a United Healthcare CEO, has retained a high-profile former prosecutor as his defense attorney. This move indicates the seriousness of the case and the high stakes involved. The suspect's mother reportedly told police that a person of interest could be her son. Legal experts are analyzing why the most serious charge against Mangione is only second-degree murder, not first-degree. 13. Public outrage over healthcare system highlighted by CEO murder. CEO murder spotlights simmering anger with American healthcare. The recent murder of a United Healthcare CEO has brought to the forefront the simmering anger and frustration many Americans feel towards the healthcare system. Public figures like Charlemagne the God have criticized those celebrating the suspect, Luigi Mangione. Experts are discussing the systemic issues within health insurance companies, and some are comparing the current sentiment to the Occupy Wall Street movement, suggesting widespread discontent. 14. Crystal Mangum admits to fabricating Duke Lacrosse rape allegations. Crystal Mangum admits to lying in Duke Lacrosse rape scandal. Crystal Mangum, the woman at the center of the 2006 Duke Lacrosse scandal, has admitted to fabricating her rape allegations against the team's players. This confession comes nearly 2 decades after the incident, which had significant racial and social repercussions. The admission has turned the case on its head, prompting a reevaluation of the events and their impact on those involved. 15. Texas AG sues New York doctor over abortion pills. Texas AG sues out-of-state doctor for mailing abortion pills. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton has filed a lawsuit against a New York doctor accused of prescribing abortion pills via telemedicine to a Texas woman. This case challenges the legality of abortion provider shield laws and marks a significant escalation in the ongoing battle over reproductive rights. The lawsuit aims to test the reach of Texas's restrictive abortion laws beyond state borders. 16. Biden's commutation in Kids for Cash scandal sparks controversy. Biden's commutation in Kids for Cash case angers Pennsylvania families. President Biden's recent commutation in the Kids for Cash scandal has angered some families in Pennsylvania. The scandal involved judges receiving kickbacks for sentencing juveniles to detention centers. While the commutation aims to address injustices, it has been met with mixed reactions from those affected by the original scandal. 17. International news. Shifting our focus to international affairs, we have several important updates from around the globe. 17. American couple killed in Mexico. American couple shot and killed while on vacation in Mexico. An American couple was tragically shot and killed while on vacation in Mexico. Authorities are investigating the incident, which has left 3 children without parents. The U.S. State Department is involved, and there is growing concern about the safety of American tourists in certain regions of Mexico. 18. American released from Syria. U.S. secures release of American held in Syria. The U.S. has successfully negotiated the release of Travis Timmerman, an American who had been held in Syria for months. He was found near Damascus and has been flown out of the country by U.S. forces. This diplomatic success comes after a period of uncertainty regarding Timmerman's whereabouts and condition. 19. Ukrainian drone strikes in Russia. Ukrainian drones strike Russian targets amidst escalating conflict. Ukrainian drones have reportedly struck multiple targets inside Russia, including an oil facility in the Oriol region and potentially an important airplane factory. These attacks come as Kyiv faces consecutive massive air attacks from Russia. The use of low-cost trolley drones by Ukraine highlights the evolving tactics in the ongoing conflict. 20. National incidents and concerns. Turning our attention back to the United States, we have a range of stories from across the country, starting with an unusual weather event in California. 20. Tornado warning in San Francisco. Rare tornado warning issued for San Francisco amidst strong storm. San Francisco experienced a rare tornado warning as a strong storm system moved through the region. The unusual weather event led to power outages, downed trees, and several injuries in nearby Scotts Valley, where a tornado reportedly touched down. This event is part of a larger pattern of extreme weather affecting various parts of the country. 21. Icy conditions cause chaos in Midwest. Ice storms cause widespread crashes and disruptions across Midwest. A major ice storm has caused widespread disruptions across the Midwest, with freezing rain and sleet coating parts of Iowa and Minnesota in ice. The treacherous conditions led to numerous crashes, including a fatal one in Minnesota, and prompted emergency responses. Authorities are urging caution as the icy weather continues to pose a threat. 22. Drone sightings spark concern across multiple states. Mysterious drone sightings spark concern and speculation. Mysterious drone sightings have been reported over New Jersey and nearby states, causing concern among residents and officials. One incident temporarily shut down runways at a New York airport. While the Biden administration has downplayed the threat, some officials, including the governor of Virginia, are calling for more information from federal agencies. In New Jersey, an official has stated that drones pose a considerable danger and will push for new legislation. The origin and purpose of these drones remain unknown, leading to widespread speculation. 23. Human interest stories. Let's move on to some human interest stories that have captured national attention. 23. Pearl Harbor survivor dies at 100. Pearl Harbor survivor Bob Fernandez dies at 100. Bob Fernandez, one of the last survivors of the Pearl Harbor attack, has passed away peacefully at the age of 100. Fernandez, who was a teenager when the attack occurred, lived a long life filled with memories of that fateful day. His passing marks the end of an era and serves as a reminder of the sacrifices made during World War II. 24. Nancy Pelosi's fall in surgery. Nancy Pelosi undergoes hip replacement surgery after fall in Europe. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi underwent hip replacement surgery after sustaining injuries from a fall in Europe. The incident occurred while she was in Luxembourg, where she reportedly fell down marble stairs in a palace. Pelosi's condition is being closely monitored, and updates on her recovery are being provided by her office. 25. Googly Eyes prank in Oregon. Googly eyes appear on sculptures in Oregon City. Officials ask residents to stop. In a lighthearted yet persistent issue, residents of an Oregon city have been placing googly eyes on public sculptures. While the act has amused many, city officials are asking people to stop due to potential damage to the artwork. The story has gained national attention, highlighting the quirky side of community life. 26. Miscellaneous updates. Finally, let's touch upon a few other noteworthy items before we wrap up. 26. Anti-slavery movement charts, path forward. Anti-slavery movement outlines future strategies. The anti-slavery movement is charting its path forward, with activists and organizations outlining new strategies to combat modern slavery. This ongoing effort involves raising awareness, advocating for policy changes, and supporting survivors. The movement continues to gain momentum as it addresses various forms of exploitation worldwide. 27. TikTok's legal battle in the U.S. court denies TikTok's request to halt enforcement of potential U.S. ban. A U.S. court has denied TikTok's request to halt the enforcement of a potential ban until a Supreme Court review. This decision raises questions about the platform's future in the United States. Experts are advising users on how to prepare for a potential ban as the legal battle continues. 28. Defense bill bans care for trans minors. Defense bill provision could put transgender minors' families in survival mode. The recently passed House Defense Bill includes a controversial provision banning gender-affirming care for transgender minors. This has raised concerns among LGBTQ+ advocates and families of transgender youth, who fear the measure could put them in survival mode. The bill, which has been criticized for including this poison pill provision, now moves to the Senate for further consideration. Thanks for watching. If you found this analysis insightful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more breaking news.